Do you like crystal clear water, trout fishing, picturesque pine forests? If so, follow me, folks, into a nature lover's dream. This is Slickstream. Well, it was. Hydro dam, anyone? I love the smell of free electricity. Don't worry, those salmon will get upstream somehow. Right. Negative. Take a look at these rockin' redwoods. Could be the last time you see them. One deforestation nation, indivisible, with liberty and slick streams for all. Pay attention, kids, or you might be up a creek without a paddle.
This one's in the bag, baby.
You're making this way too much.
See ya.
You rolled up on second. Get up here, motion here. Time to tear up the track. Did that wake you up? You just rolled up into third.
Sent to Lidstrom. Iserman dumps it to the corner. Misses wide. Behind his own net. Cross-ice pass. Over to Iserman. He shoots. Touch pass to Shanahan. Unloads. Kapanen plays it into the corner. Draw to the left of the net. To Chelios. Lets it rip. Across right to Devereaux. Rink wide to Devereaux. Left side to Hull. Wrists it. Snag. Feeds it across. Off to Brindamore. Oh, here's a breakaway all by himself. Joseph gathers it in. Face off in the right circle. One times it to Duchesne. Wrist shot. Left side to Wasacek. Pass to Jelena. Draw in the right circle. Over to Joseph. Rink wide to Holmstrom. To Robitaille. Over to Holmstrom.
Still no score in the first period, but both teams are playing real aggressive hockey.
Rink wide to Holmstrom. Feeds it across. Pass to Robitaille. Across left to Holmstrom. Through the neutral zone. Unloads. Puck ahead to Adams. Across right to Daniels. To Langdon. Across right to Adams. Daniels over the line ahead of the puck. Face off at center ice. Sent to Fisher. Left side to Fedorov. To Shanahan. Iserman crosses the blue line a little early and is called for offside. Face off in neutral ice. Controlled by Detroit. One-timed over to Dandino. Waiting for things to clear. Duchesne back to touch it and will have an icing against Carolina. Face off in the right circle. That one won't get to him. Shot. A few seconds remaining in the period. He shoots. Left side to Hull with a shot. Feeds it across. And that'll do it for the first period.
Real quiet crowd here today.
To Slager. Pass a bit off. Across left to Francis. Cross-ice pass. Loads it up and fires. He shoots. Feeds it across. Offside. Draw in the neutral zone. He can't get the pass. Cross-ice pass. Played into the corner. That'll go wide of the cage. Covered up. Draw in the left circle. To Jelena. Cross ice. To Wasacek. Over to Maltby. Here they come on a 2-on-1. Draper over the line ahead of the puck. Draw at center ice. One-timed over to Fisher. Puck ahead to O'Neill. Can't reach the pass. Cross-ice pass. Fires a slapper. Kick save. Cross-ice pass. Cross-ice to Shanahan. Wallen on the hard around. Francis in ahead of the play. The draw in the neutral zone. Oh, the pass offline. Slager touches up for the icing. Face off to the left of the net. Puck ahead to Brindamore. In front. Big shot. Joseph dives for the save.
Oh, he's playing unbelievably.
A great diving stop. Let's take another look at that tremendous face-off to the left of the net. To Lidstrom. Over to McCarty. He won't get to it. Chased down by Draper. Pass to Maltby.
Both teams still trying to find their offense here in the second.
Hands it to Jelena. Fires away. Face off to the right of the net. Oh, pass a little off. Over to Hull. Cross-ice pass. Cross-ice pass. Time running down in the period. A shot. Takes a shot. A horn sounds, and that's the end of the period. Sent to Slager. Cross ice to Shanahan. Left side to Fedorov. Lets it fly. Feeds it across. Fires the wrist shot. Incredible save. Advance to O'Neill. Cross ice to Kapanen. Loads it up and fires. Spectacular save. Feeds it across. Right side to Shanahan. Over to Hill. Up to O'Neill.
Wow, these defenses have been stifling tonight. Still no score.
Go for the save.
Great goalies always make great saves, Doc.
Advance to Fedorov. Wrist shot. Yzerman plays it. Over to Hill. Over to Kapanen. Across right to O'Neill. Slap shot. Advances the puck to Shanahan. Cross ice to Fedorov. Over to Shanahan. Over to Kapanen. Across right to O'Neill. Covered up. That save deserves a face-off to the left of the net. Quick pass to Fisher. Over to Battaglia. Nobody home. Across left to Hull. Touch pass to Hull. Rink wide to Battaglia. Across right to Brindamore.
Wow, these defenses have been stifling tonight. Still no score.
Pass to Devereaux. Fires a slapper. Time running down in the period. With a shot. Shooting. Oh, he gets across and stops it by stacking the pads.
That was a good chance. They were just unable to convert.
60 minutes weren't enough. We're going to overtime. Detroit 0, the Hurricanes 0. We're moments away from the start of the overtime period. Over to Slager. Across left to Fedorov. Cross ice pass. Quick pass to Fedorov. Dumps it into the corner. That shot's wide. Off the mark. Off target. Lidstrom touches up for the icing. Face off in the right circle. Sent to Hedican. The pass off the mark. Behind his own net. Fisher back to touch it and will have an icing against the face off in the right circle. One timed over to Ward. Cross ice pass. Quick pass to Yzerman. Misses the mark. With a shot. Left side to Wallen. Oh, here's a breakaway all by himself. With a shot.
Impressive quick work with the skates to get to the net. It was close. Carolina able to hold on to the 2 points.
For my partner Darren Pang, this is Mike Emmett. See you next time.
The third star from the Carolina Hurricanes, number 7, Nicholas Wall. The second star from the Carolina Hurricanes,
Angie, I remember now. The winner of the year was Hesperia Gales.
No idle talk, you'll crash, Dingo.
In the final 30 seconds, Henry G trashed out from field out. Man, we had a great time that night.
20 to touchdown. Can't wait for the new season.
Position for landing. The people on Mars can start getting excited. I still have 200 more hours.
Be a good kid and the time will fly.
That's unusual.
What is?
Indications of Metatron, but it's way too shallow. Angie, I want to change the landing point. I'll check it out.
Okay.
Rick, you hear that? I'll be back soon.
Dingo, what team won in '66?
I don't know much about back then.
Ah.
Orbit recalibrated. Autopilot
Piece of junk.
canceled.
I reckon Rod Tharsis is going to win this year. There goes your entire salary again. I'm sure of it.
I'm on the ground.
The Metatron is not very deep.
And it's very strong. It wasn't here last time I came.
Going back. Going back.
Shut up!
Is it debris?
The observation crews are goofing off again. What the hell is that?
Anything wrong?
I found something interesting. I'll check it out.
Hatch unlocked. Where? A helmet.
I've got a bad feeling.
What?
An orbital frame.
Dingo, I see a huge ship over there. Ah!
What's happening, Angie? What ship did you see? Angie! Damn. Warship? Must be Bara. My liver's damaged. Damn Baram.
Barum, from Mars? How can you tell?
Get your ship down into the ditch and stay hidden.
Good morning. Ready for combat operation. Approaching. Verified as unmanned orbital frame, Raptor. Be careful not to get surrounded. Raptor destroyed. Confirming the enemy destroyed.
What is the efficiency of this frame?
This is orbital frame Jehuti. Do you want me to explain how to manipulate the frame?
Who is this?
This is Detached Backup Battle Unit, ADA.
So this is a battle computer, isn't it? More reliable than the Lev's navigators.
I'm completely different.
objective at point 04.
Roger. Departing for 04.
Enemy approaching. Unmanned battle planes. Unmanned combat aircraft, Mosquito. Individual attacks are weak, but be careful. There are many of them. Attack the mosquitoes all at once with the homing laser.
Put me through to 663.
Yes, I'll connect you now.
Help me, Dingo!
Where are you?
My legs are damaged!
Rick, where are you now?
Whoa!
Don't move! I'll be there soon!
Enemy approaching.
It's approaching your way!
I indicate the position of Rick with an arrow. Move in the indicated direction. Enemy destroyed. Raptor destroyed. Enemy destroyed. Raptor destroyed. Enemy reinforcements. Pay attention to your backs, too. Raptor destroyed. Enemy destroyed. Raptor destroyed. Enemy destroyed. Enemy destroyed. Obtained Metatron. on. You can destroy them with a burst attack. Stop moving and keep pressing the R2 button. Then hit the square button for a burst attack.
Beat it, Rick! Dingo?
Since I found Jehuti, you'll have to give it to me.
What does Bara want with Callisto?
Oh? You don't look like a mining man to me.
Get lost.
Hand over Jehuti!
Go, Wisp! Shoot down the enemy's attack with lasers.
Again! Too easy! Too easy! Useless! Useless! Go! Ha! Go, Wisp! How about this? Ouch! Ha! Go, Wisp! Useless! I'm doomed! Ha! Ha!
So you want this frame, don't you?
Maybe.
Even if you're bar-armed, that's too rough.
It sure is.
Who's the commander?
You think I'll tell?
Wait!
Good job, Dingo.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Dingo, the enemy is approaching me!
All right, I'll try to head them off.
You will?
Take care, Angie.
What?
High-energy emergency reaction inside enemy battleship. Entry is dangerous.
If we don't do something, we'll be crushed along with Callisto. We have no choice.
Enemy walking tank, Spider. Enemy reinforcements are confirmed. Enemy destroyed. Raptor destroyed. Enemy destroyed. All enemies have been cleared. You can grab objects which may be useful in battle with the circle button. Destroy the cellar generating enemies. Confirm destruction of cellar. Enemy destroyed. Raptor destroyed. Obtained Metatron. Enemy approaching. Long distance support type, Mummy Head. Be careful. Raptor destroyed. Enemy destroyed. Raptor destroyed. Confirmed destruction of cellar.
After all, they want this frame, don't they?
Did you board this even though you knew?
I didn't want to involve my friends. Also, there's something I have to confirm.
Obtained. The gate to the next unit is open. Please.
Target Bravo. I'm coming!
Is that you? Viola?
Perhaps you're speaking to a battle AI.
She's AI? Hey, Viola!
It is just a replica being made by using her past battle data and part of her character. I don't think you can get a response from her.
So, what happened to Viola?
The applicable frame runner is already dead.
She died?
In the year 2172, the Antillia raid. It was a matter under the control of the Space Force. Bahram attacked the colony orbiting a satellite of Jupiter and stole an orbital frame which was under development.
Was she involved with that? Which orbital frame was taken?
The orbital frame Anubis. Jehuti was their target too, but they didn't get this frame.
Jehuti was collected by someone who had much to fear from Bahram before it was abandoned on Callisto.
That is about right.
Who was commanding the Antillia raid?
That was the commander of Bahram, Colonel Noman.
Noman. What's the matter?
It is a resonance reaction.
Resonance?
It is Anubis.
Give that orbital frame back.
Damn, it's too tough!
I remember you.
Noman.
It's Dingo! Now you have finished the trial version.
HQ.
Okay, no elbow ducking, no headbutting, no attack going. Free fight, shake up. Okay, stay in the corner, blue and red. Judge.
Final round.
Ready, go!
It's time once again for the Midsummer Classic. Tom Brenneman here alongside former Major League. Here's the defense for the end. Let's take a look at today.
Miller Park for this evening's interleague game between the American League All-Stars and your National League All-Stars. Leading off for the American League All-Stars, the center fielder, number 51.
Down in the strike zone. And with that, we're underway here at Miller Park. Not swinging, and the fastball is over. Strike two. Good looking slider, but no cut. And looking right there, you just cannot watch that pitch go by.
Started the party without Mr.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Welcome to today's NASCAR Winston Cup Series event, the EA Sports 500, live on MRN from the Talladega Superspeedway in Alabama. And Barney, this track always manages to produce some white-knuckle moments.
Lots of different opinions about this restrictor plate racing. These drivers love the speed. It's what they live for. In fact, some think they should run with no plates at all, so the cars would be more spread out. Speeds would be well over 215 miles an hour. But that doesn't seem to bother most of the drivers. It's the fact that they can't break away from each other with the plates on the cars that bother them.
In 1999, Tony Stewart won the Rookie of the Year award with one of the finest first seasons in NASCAR history.
3 wins, 2 poles, and a 4th place points finish. That's a tough act to follow for any driver, and I'll bet it'll be a long time before another rookie has a coming out party that big.
Michael Waltrip joined DEI at the start of the 2001 season and got a win in his very first race for his new team.
He followed that up with some very impressive runs at the restrictor plate tracks. He's always had a knack for drafting, and with top-notch equipment, you'll be sure to see him up near the front.
At the first EA Sports 500 in 2001, Dale Earnhardt Jr. found victory lane and collected his first $1 million bonus.
Just like his father the year before, he's definitely shown some talent for racing on these restrictor plate tracks. If you're out front here or at Daytona, you better look out for the number 8 car. Now, let's take a look at the starting lineup.
In the front row are the Home Depot Pontiac and the Mark Martin Ford. In the second row are the 88 car and the DuPont Chevrolet.
presented by Sega. Created by AM2.
Route 66, the great American road. A reminder of the glory days of yesteryear. 2,448 miles of highway, stretching all the way from Chicago to LA. Time seemed to stand still on the great highway, for all was peaceful and quiet. Well, at least until they showed up.
This is Noise Attack! I just got busted up by some tornado goons! Somebody get those two!
This is Texas Hawk. No problem. I'll give those guys a whooping they won't forget. Get out of my way!
Hawk, you're the real king of Route 66.
The king of Route 66. King of Route 66.
I've been waiting for you, buddy. All of the truckers I usually work with have been taken out by tornado. I'm counting on you. But now, I got a job for you. Pick any of these here jobs.
Pick your job. Hook the trailer up. Ready? Get going. Just a little fast. All set.
Excellent. I'm counting on you. And watch out for any tornado truckers. Looks like they got their eyes set on you.
Hey! I know you! You're the fool that's been interfering with Tornado's business. I'm Jackhammer, the most feared trucker around these parts. Don't tell me you think you can beat me with that beaten-up truck of yours. You're making me laugh. I'll teach you to fear Tornado. Ready? This is Jackhammer. This here's my turf. If you got a problem with that, I'm gonna have to beat you down. Here we go. Crush you with my bare hands. You won't be talking so big once I'm done with you! Feel the power of the jackhammer! Game over! Encounter all kinds of people. Race in fierce battles against your rivals. And stand up to the forces of evil.
Leave her to me, boss.
I'll show you. Stages you have yet to see await you. You are the true king of Route 66. The king of Route 66.
Atari.
Welcome aboard. Now, don't touch anything and I'll take you through the instrumentation you see before you. This is the threat circle. That knot indicates north. As for its other functions, I'll demonstrate them later. The circle to your left is your scanner. Enemy units show up in red, friendly units in blue. If you ever need to review these messages, check out Aquila's message log in the pause menu.
All systems nominal.
You have two primary controls. One determines the direction of travel, and the other changes which way Aquila faces. Okay, Hawk, I want you to maneuver the battle engine to the area marked on your HUD. Notice how objectives that you are given are marked as yellow dots on your scanner. Now make your way to the firing range for target practice. I'll mark the location on your HUD again. In a moment, we're going to activate your weapon systems. Here is your weapon indicator. This shows you what weapon is currently selected. It also allows you to keep track of its temperature or remaining ammo level. The IS-5 pulse cannon is your primary weapon. It can be fired rapidly or charged up to release a larger round. Now destroy the 310s and that building marked on your HUD. As an energy weapon, it never runs out of ammo, but it can overheat. It is most effective against enemy vehicles or buildings. Aquila is also equipped with a rapid-fire Vulcan cannon. It has limited target tracking facilities, so it's really easy to use. There are 3 trucks nearby. Try the Vulcan cannon on them. You have limited ammo with this one, and it's only really effective against infantry or lightly armored units. Now let's see how you do against a few moving targets. Track them down using your scanner. Pick your targets carefully and don't damage the surrounding buildings. Aquila is also fitted with a zoom control. You can use this to get a closer view of targets at distance.
Pulse cannon, Vulcan cannon, pulse cannon. Vulcan cannon. Pulse cannon. Vulcan cannon.
This is your energy level. Energy is used to power the shields in walker mode or enable you to fly in jet mode. It will regenerate whilst you're on the ground. This is your armor level. As Aquila takes damage, the protective plating gets destroyed. If this gauge reaches 0, then you're in big trouble. Aquila can also perform emergency dodge maneuvers. Rapidly moving left and right will cause her to dash back. That fight is going to attack. Try using those moves to avoid these incoming missiles. Incoming missiles show up as a triangle on a threat circle. Triangles on the left of the circle are missiles to your left, and so on.
Incoming missile. Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
Nice moves. That should help you a lot in a combat situation. Now I want you to engage jet mode and land on that island to the south. Aquila isn't designed for aquatic activities, so be careful. To land safely, transform back into walker mode over the target, and use your retro thrusters to touch down softly. We're now going to send over some remote drones. Take them out of the air in jet mode. Need I remind you about the water? In jet mode, push forwards to accelerate and back to brake. Nicely done. Bring Aquila to this location for the next section. This is a repair pad. If ever you need repairs or ammunition, simply stand Aquila on top of this pad and wait. You might find these next rounds a little more tricky. We've activated their weapon system. In a combat situation, making Aquila stray sideways makes you a considerably harder target to hit.
Incoming missile. Incoming missile. Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
Excellent work. I think we're done for now. Bring Aquila back here. We've got some diagnostics to run. Not a bad little run for your first time out. What can I say? You're natural. Now get some rest. Tomorrow's a long day. Hey, Hawk! I'm in the last transport with the rest of Aquila's support equipment. Keep them off us, will you?
Enemy fighters are going after the transports. Don't let them get anywhere near. More enemy landers have been sighted to the southeast of the firebase. We're being shot at! It looks like the firebase is under attack as well. See what you can do to help.
Don't forget to keep an eye on Aquila's energy levels and steer clear of the corner, Hawk.
Alpha transport is going down. We're taking damage.
Energy low. Energy low.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Philadelphia Arena. This is your main heavyweight championship event of the evening. In the red corner, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 210 pounds and wearing red, white, and blue shorts, undefeated in 46 fights, the master of disaster, Apollo Creed. And in the blue corner, in white trunks with red trim, weighing 190 pounds, Philadelphia's favorite son, the Italian stallion, Rocky Balboa!
Round one. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fight on! Slick moves out there. Keep weaving. Then throw an uppercut to his head.
You took a bit of a beating there. Take it to him. Come on.
Final round. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knockout!